Pokemon gotta keep shoveling out money to keep playing the game.
Let's go! That's right.
Oh yes, the Pokemon trading card game. It's not it's not a poor man's sport by any sense of the imagination. They keep on updating the cards, and you've got to keep buying the cards to stay in the game.
It was a poor man's sport when back in my day. You remember the toy liquidators?
Oh yeah.
We would have the store that got the old toys, I guess that didn't sell or whatever. So we would always be buying our Pokemon cards a couple expansions back.
Yes.
And I remember the packs were $1 and the decks were $3. That's why I got so many decks.
See, you bought them there. I did not.
What are you doing?
I was buying the current stuff apparently at that time, and then I just stopped because I ran out of money.
Right.
Now, something you have to understand about me is I never once bought a single deck.
That's crazy.
All of my cards either came from friends giving them to me or from booster packs.
And that's why you always struggled to have enough energy cards.
Yes, I was always wanting for energy cards, so he had to just shower me in energy cards. Yeah, he was doing this, and I was picking them off the ground. But
we just played pretty casually.
We did.
There are, of course, people that take it more seriously.
Absolutely.
Leagues, tournaments, world championships.
Yes.
So,
and they've always got to be keeping up on the rules.
Yeah.
The rules are constantly updating, and they're adding these new features.
Yes.
And if you don't have the current cards, you can't compete.
Right. Yeah, because they'll only allow you to build your decks using cards that were released in the last 3 expansions, let's say. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. I mean, that's a way to have people purchase it. And if you're competitive, you're going to be buying the new cards so that you can enter the competitions. But there's this other thing that happens over the years with Pokemon cards, and that is they just get more powerful, a lot more HP, more damage dishing attacks that take less energy to use.
Yep.
So I'm wondering, why do they have to do that if they already have this rule about what cards can be used? Is it for the people that don't go to the tournaments?
I think it is, because a lot of people don't and still play the game. Me, I tried to keep up with, as best I could. But, if you were really keeping up, if you had the most current decks, all the stuff that came before was obsolete. And that's, I think, planned. It is a marketing tactic where you just inflate until the old stuff becomes completely obsolete.
Yeah.
And you just have to buy up. And it's sad that Pokemon cards had to do that.
I know. The Sun and Moon new Pokemon, they're pretty cool for the most part. I mean, I think in the black and white era, the Pokemon are getting pretty freaky.
Yeah.
But I am really enjoying, the art looks really nice. I also have you seen the Pokemon Break cards that, they are all, busting out of the frame of the card? It's full card art and stuff. Very pretty designs these days. But old is where it's at.
It is. And it made me really sad. Recently, they went back and they remade Gen 1 cards.
That made you salty?
It made me salty. It made me, depressed. It's you compare the two, it's it's the old artwork. But you look at the stats and it's okay, this Pokemon used to have 70 HP.
Right.
Now it has 120 HP.
Yep.
And it used to have, 4 energy to do 60 damage, and now it's 3 energy to do 80 damage.
Yeah.
And it's just
Charizard's a basic Pokemon. No, it's not.
Yeah. It's just completely ridiculous, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
But one of these days we are going to have to do a battle.
Yes.
Old versus new cards. We've done it before. Scott got a recent out of the box deck of Sun and Moon cards, and we played against one of his old decks. What generation did you stop buying cards from? 3? Generation 3?
It was probably mostly Generation 2 cards.
Yeah. And so And so we played against each other, and the old deck I was actually able to win. Yeah. But I don't know how much that's saying as far as, that's an out-of-the-box deck.
Yeah. Well, if you would like to see us do a Pokemon battle, maybe use this poll. Let us know if we should make an episode for that.
Absolutely.
I have 3 really fun Pokemon card stories real quick.
Go for it.
Okay.
I love Pokemon card stories.
1. We went to the tournament, or what was it?
The Pokemon League?
Pokemon League at Hastings every week. And it was cool because you just tap someone on the shoulder, play with them, and then you go report, and you have this little scorecard, and you get like 2 X's for winning and 1 for losing. You earn your way to some promo cards. So we got like Birthday Pikachu.
You got Birthday Pikachu, but I got like...
I wrote on mine. Scott.
When we were noobs. When we were noobs. We should make a video just called When We Were Noobs. And we thought and did these things. I remember getting a promo Mewtwo.
Nice.
And shiny energy cards.
Yes.
Those were so
That's
cool.
That's right. All right, story number 2. One time I was staying at my grandma's house without my parents. And I was like, gonna miss my mommy and stuff. So she did something which is really awesome as a mother. I know we have a lot of parents watching us, so use this handy tip. She made me a lot of, they're called packets, just like manila envelopes with an assortment of things to keep me busy each day. So she bought like a deck and split it up over the week. So I'd open it each day, there'd be like a letter from her, and then Pokemon cards, and like, I don't know, a new crossword puzzle or something. It was a really good idea.
This is genius.
So each day I would I'll take out every card in my binder of sleeves, put my new like 10 I got, and then put them all back in. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
And then my 3rd story is I had this neighbor who I loved to play Pokemon with, Jason. And
I love Jason's stories.
so we would play Pokemon, and prize cards?
Yes.
We had a little misunderstanding of what prize cards were.
I think there was a lot of misunderstanding around that in the early days.
So we took each other's prize cards and kept them for knocking out each other's Pokemon. And I had some really good cards. Like I said, I knew that store where I could get everything for cheap and stuff. So I'd take his stuff, and then he was like addicted to gambling. He was like, well, we got to play again so I can win them back. And I just take more. Felt horrible. But I kept them.
Still kept them.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way for them to make these card games without having to make them too gimmicky. Because now they add a new gimmick where you have like this GX attack. You can only use 1 per game. And
your Pokemon's like...
Yeah. And there's... Magikarp is fainted. Yeah. And without, completely overpowering the older cards. And I don't know if other TCGs all do this, or if like Magic the Gathering, if they're like people who still play with old cards and can actually do things with them.
That's a good question.
We don't know. We don't know
anything. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the crew.
Don't forget to support us on Patreon. We are on Patreon, and every little donation helps us out so much to bring you guys content every single day of the week.
Yeah, all we need is $50 a month to start our podcast, and that's exciting because we can tell a lot more like stories of the old days about
There's
that.
There's so many.
Talk about more news that's going on with Nintendo recently, so it'd be awesome if you check that out.
Yeah, we have gotten requests to do podcasts, but we need a little something from you guys.
Yeah, put your teeth where your wallet is.
You better believe
See you guys next time.
It's just really disturbing. Signing out.